Hey everybody, it's Matt Shu. I'm waiting for Creepy Vincent to come help us out today. We're going to be talking a little bit about some deadlifting stuff that Vincent is really keen on these days. He's been thinking about shoulder stability and... Hi Vincent!
Hey man.
Shoulder stability during the deadlift. So Vincent, what did you have to share today about shoulder stuff and the deadlift?
So I had an epiphany some time ago about the common cue of breaking the bar in the deadlift. A lot of people think this is what helps engage the lat. Like when you do this, you turn the lat on. Well, I wasn't so convinced because I was thinking, wait, the lat, it does internal rotation. It helps you go in this way. I mean, in fact, it's a common thing to try to roll your lats, whatever, to help you get out of this.
Right.
So how would going this way with your arm do the function of the lat?
Right, so the lat attaches to the front of the humerus and then down into the lower back, so when it pulls, it actually internally rotates. So if you're trying to externally rotate, you're probably not actually using the lat as the primary muscle for that motion.
Yeah, you're stretching the lat, if anything.
Right. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So then I was thinking about the serratus anterior and how you're supposed to engage that in like the push-up or the plank. And in those exercises, you are cued to turn your elbow back in towards your hip, right? Basically this motion, right? Getting the elbow pits to turn away from you. And I was like, wait, that's the same thing that you're cued to do in the deadlift.
Okay, yep.
So, in my train of thought there was, the serratus anterior is around here, right? And the lat, I mean, it runs all up along here, but people often think of everything here as the lat, even when it's their teres major. You know, pretty much everything here, nothing else exists there besides the lat, right?
Yeah.
So,
The lat's just the 800-pound gorilla.
yeah.
He's the bro.
The bro of the back muscles.
The lat bro.
Bro. So, yeah, so I think it's really the serratus anterior that is engaging when you do this motion, just like how in the push-up or the plank, when you're cued to do this, it helps turn on the serratus. And what does the serratus really do? It helps keep the rib cage and the shoulder blade together. It keeps the shoulder blade flush onto the rib cage. Yep.
So yeah, so serratus is attaching from the front of the shoulder blade, basically front/side of the shoulder blade to the rib cage up here. And what will make it difficult for you to actually feel it is that the lat runs basically roughshod over it. So when you even contract it, it can feel like your lats are popping up when in fact your serratus is actually doing something under there. So so how does this work in the deadlift? Let's look at that.
Well, in the deadlift, the prime movers are going to be your glutes and your hamstrings. Right? You're lifting with your hips. But how does that have to do with the bar? Well, the bar is connected to your arms through your shoulder blade and then through everything else on your backside. So if the serratus is not properly engaged, then yeah, you're not going to feel as powerful as if you did engage the serratus by pointing the elbow pits forward, trying to break that bar.
Okay, so like I guess maybe it's like thinking about it as if I'm not breaking the bar, then I'm basically dangling this heavy weight off two wet noodles, or they're just like loosely attached to the rest of my body. But if I can get the elbow pits to point forward, that elbow pits, that's an actual thing. These guys pointing towards you, then when I lift, then everything is securely attached to my trunk, so then the hips are able to work and the shoulder blades are securely stabilizing the weight up against the trunk so that the hips are able to actually maintain that. Thank you. Can you do that again? Okay, the second time was just weird. All right. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. So firing up serratus keeps the shoulder blades in place. That keeps my shoulders feeling more stable.
Yep. And that's also a way to train the serratus, right? You don't want to just do like push-ups and planks all the time. I mean, they're fantastic, but you want to train your serratus to stabilize your scapula on your rib cage through pretty much every position, including that one.
Cool. Well, interesting little epiphany. Interesting way to think about breaking the bar. Definitely doesn't seem like it should be considered a lat motion. So yeah, food for thought for you guys, and a quick little rundown of how to break that bar and why you might want to be breaking that bar while you're doing the deadlift. So we hope you guys found that helpful. I'm glad you were able to join me today, Creepy Vincent. Please remember to like us on Facebook, subscribe to the channel. You'll find a link down in the description section. And if you want to support us in making more videos for you, please check out our Patreon page. Again, you'll find a link in the description. Thanks to everybody for watching, and please remember, pain sucks.
Life shouldn't.
If you liked the video, don't forget to like, share, and comment. And don't forget to subscribe.